back, everybody, to Funky Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In this particular news story, we are going to focus on, again, the children that were arrested by Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government during the bad governance protest that happened this last October. So there is this group of organization called SIRAP. They already give Tinubu a kind of ultimatum, 48 hours ultimatum, to release this group of minors that were arrested during the last protest in Nigeria. So before we dive into the news full time, I want to take this little opportunity to thank all my subscribers and also my viewers. Thank you all so much. End bad governance. Tinubu giving 48 hours to release malnourished minors, others. So, make we take a look on what they tell us about this particular news story. The group of Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, what they call SIRAP, they don't ask for the immediate and unconditional release of all the end bad governance protesters, including the 32 hungry and malnourished children. SIRAP also urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to use his leadership position to direct Attorney General of Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Lateef Fagbemi San, to take an urgent step to ensure their unconditional release. This was contained in a letter signed by SIRAP's Deputy Director, Kolawale Oluwadara, on Sunday. This was also copied to Dr. Matthew Gillett, the chair reporter of UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. According to the letter, the RAP demanded that recommended measures be taken within 48 days of the receipt or publication of its first letter by the government. The organization said it shall consider appropriate legal action to compel the government to comply with its request in the public interest. According to SIRAP, the children and other protesters are detained solely for the peaceful exercise of their human rights. The organization said bringing charges against children and detaining them simply for the peaceful exercise of their human rights is clearly not acting in the best interest of the child. It also stated that the detention of the 32 hungry and malnourished children also infringes their right to education. These children ought to be in school and not languishing in detention. So, ladies and gentlemen, this one is the story when concern these children and the 32 others when we say APC government led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu arrested, according to the news, when they exercise their human rights. And also, the news they claim said the protest was a peaceful protest. So, make una come tell us where una stand. The lawyers and the defendants and also the Sarah people, they are saying a different thing entirely. So, make una come tell us where una stand, because the government, they claim say these people say they committed treasonable felonies. And mark you, the Serap not be the only group of people when they call for the release of these minors when they languish in prison because of this particular protest. So a lot of things they happen, ladies and gentlemen. Make we take a look on what they tell us about Governor Oti. But before we go into that, I want to state that Governor Oti and the Labour Party people, they have to be very, very careful in this upcoming election, this 2027 presidential election, because a lot of things is at stake. A lot of things is like LP people, they are going out of the line recently, because the kind of crisis in this particular political party is something I don't understand the root cause of all these problems. But even I know what they cause all these particular problems inside all these political parties in Nigeria, make una come to our comment section, come let us know. The headline says, OT, LP losses out as ZLP, YPP clear local government. Okay? And also we will go now, go take a look about the story where they tell us about the wanted terrorists, the most wanted terrorists when they call Dogo. That they tell us they don't capture the man. So make we take a look on what they tell us about OT first, sharply. Then we take this terrorist story to conclude this segment. In the recent Abia State local government election, the Labour Party LP, led by Governor Ls Oti, was defeated, with the Zenith Labour Party ZLP winning 15 chairmanship seats and the Young Progressive Party YPP taking 2. The Abia State Independent Electoral Commission ABSIEC announced the result, with ABSIEC Chairman Professor George Chima urging both winners and losers to uphold peace. However, the election faced logistical issues, including delay in delivering materials and officers to polling units. Many areas such as Umuahia, South, Abia North, and South saw a late start, with materials not arriving by the scheduled time of 7 a.m. Additionally, there was a low voter turnout, and at some polling stations, neither voters nor officers were present. So now, this one I don't want to tell us the Labour Party people, they don't lost out everything in their local government election. Okay? That is why I said LP people, they got to be very, very careful. Even Peter being their leader, we are not hearing from Peter more in these present days. Right? So, but the last time we heard from Peter Obi, now the time when they tell us Peter Obi traveled to America. Now, make we conclude this segment with this terrorist people when they tell us then capture their leader. The Nigerian Defense Headquarters announced the capture of Abubakar Bawa Ibrahim, also known as Habu Dogo, a notorious terrorist wanted for his involvement in killing and kidnapping in Sokoto State. Dogo was arrested in Rumji village, Sokoto, and was on the watch list in both Nigeria and Niger due to his cross-border activities. Additionally, the military reported the arrest of 7 leaders and members of the indigenous people of Biafra and its armed wings, the Eastern Security Network, ESN, in the south east. In various operations across Nigeria, 187 terrorists were neutralized, 311 individuals involved in criminal activities were arrested, and 147 kidnapping victims were rescued. The military's actions included recovering numerous firearms, ammunition, and equipment during encounters with terrorist groups in states such as Sokoto, Zamfara, Kano, and Katsina states. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the military people are explaining to us. Pertaining the terrorist people when they arrest with numerous firearms and different kind of things all together. And also they talk about the indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB people. They also arrested members of the outlawed group according to Nigerian government. Remember, Nigerian government labeled IPOB as a terrorist organization, which everybody knows that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. They are all doing that just for political purposes. And also, Nnamdi Kanu being in prison is political. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be there. And well, the army people, we say well done if you are able to capture all these people and neutralize all these elements according to our claims. Say all of them are terrorists. Well, we wish you good luck and good job.